Hi everyone, welcome back, and now we get to play with our new toy. Our nice new boomerang, which as per Zelda tradition we have to use it to get out the room we're in. And as you can see, all we've got to do is just mark a position with the thing when we point at something. And that, for example, we could do it one at a time, like I do for some time. But I realise I need to repeatedly lock on, so it'll spin there for some time to fully lift it up. Another feature is we can also extinguish lights, which will become a useful part in the in collecting some items here. And if you notice, because that was like a fan sort of thing, we can also use that on the propellers out here, which we have to do because the monkeys appear to have left us. And we're basically at maybe 45% of the way done with this place, really. And I only do this the one time, so it's not too bad, you know. Trying to press A to cancel when you're waiting for it to come back doesn't work. You have to wait until you're holding it before you can cancel. But if we tried to go this way before, the bridges change at different times, so you can never cross. And here we have to use the boomerang to cut down that. Bringing us another monkey. And we have to go meet him on the opposite side of these this large open area. And there we go, it's as simple as that. It's got some more uses. The boomerang hat, we can pick items up with it and bring them to us, or move items from a location, which is also quite useful. So one of the first things we're going to do with it is go and revisit a room we were in previously. As, I don't know if you noticed when I was in the room, but there were torches. Sorry. And we have to extinguish them. And I went the wrong side, which I've done quite a lot in this room, but I got there in the end. And we can also use it to kill the particular enemies in this area as well, because when they've got their little blocks on their head, there's not a lot we can do. But this allows us to flip it and then give them a whack. So you don't need to kill them at all, really. If you remember earlier, we had to light the torches to heighten them, and we can do the opposite. And we acquire our second piece of heart, third piece of heart, and it's the second and final piece inside this dungeon. We've got a couple more things to do on this side of the map, this side of the temple, before we can head on up north. we see, there's still monkeys here. They believe they start to follow us in a moment. But we can finally get this chest. And we can knock those ones down as well, because I think there's some cash in there, so that's good for us. Get the compass. Another staple of the Zelda temple / dungeons. And again, with the improved map in this game, it does help quite a lot. And most of the chests in this place are rupee chests, really. There really isn't much point. You only get the 3 main chests. The map compass, and the boss key. But it really is quite hard in this game to be poor, really. There's always money everywhere you go. And I missed that spectacularly easy jump there, as you do. And they do it again there. And again there. And here we are at the boss key. If you take note of the Z on the ground, and we have to activate those propellers in that order. Which is quite a simple puzzle again, you know, it's only the first temple, it's nothing too complicated. Right then, the big key, but also called the boss key in the other games, but we've basically got everything we need to take on the final boss now, but there's still more of the temple we need to actually explore, and more monkeys to actually help. Which is quite nice to have a secondary objective apart from just killing the boss. And because, if you remember as well earlier, the sides of the temple where we couldn't do anything because there was no wind inside, but now we can actually turn the propeller. And at the moment we can only go in 2 directions. And the right is the best way to go because at the moment forward is a bit of a dead end. Get some enemies here, easily taken care of. And as you can see in the mini-map there, we've got another monkey, which is represented by the old red dots. And in this room there's a second level. After easily taking care of them, we've got to get to the monkey, which we can hear. Although going down that hole there isn't the best way to do it, but you can sort of scope out the area. And I spent some time just not hitting him. But he's finally down. You can also chuck the bomb at this, and doesn't really do much for us. I'm not sure if it gives us a key or not. No, nothing. But basically what we have to do is go back up here and jump down another hole to land on top of the stump where the monkey is. And this has a little bit, I would say, quite similar to Jabu Jabu's Belly from Ocarina of Time, where certain holes which you have to fall through put you in a pretty bad position. He's easily saved, and we get to climb up the ladder again. But I mean ladder, I mean vines, but they're a bit quicker. It's only halfway up. I think now we've only got about 2 monkeys left. So excuse me again, you know, being a bit funny with my item management, which I always seem to do. Now you can pick up some more cash out here, and some more healing if you really need it. But again, it's not, don't really need it that early. And as you can see by that, we're missing 2 monkeys.
Second, what you need the first time. Hear from me.
And we get to do some more expert climbing very shortly, but I've sped up for you again. And we can take those down without having to waste ammo with our slingshot. Which actually, after we get the boomerang, it becomes pretty damn redundant. I don't think you need to use the slingshot again, really. Which is a bit of a trend in this game with items. There's no really long-term use for them. There might be a case where you might need one for a puzzle, but it's never as it's not really part of the whole game. It's sort of like each dungeon's got its own gimmick, really, which will come up, which you'll see later on in the game. It becomes a bit more prominent. And here we get an example of having to use the boomerang to carry something. And in this case, it's clearly laid out by the rather nice camera angle. But we just carry the bomb. There. And in here, I do spend some time forgetting that I could actually bring the bomb to me. So you'll see me cocking up for a little bit, but you can understand why I did it, just because I didn't really think. Which still isn't a good excuse. I would say I really just didn't read the description properly, I think, for the boomerang. So that was attempt number 1. but I do get there in the end. So if you want to stop pulling your hair out and getting annoyed at me for not doing it, then I can entirely understand. Nope, I still keep doing it. I'll still do it one more time, at least. There we go, you can breathe a sigh of relief now. And that's the penultimate monkey saved. And as usual, there's a little bit of cash money inside these little pots and whatnot outside here. But before we leave here, we still need to find the key for the final room, which is luckily in here. And usually you could, I believe you can just move it towards there, but don't want to happen with me. So that's it for this room, and we've just got one more to go to now, and then we will be done basically. And unfortunately as well, there's no quick way back here. And we have more of those weird enemies by here. Again, they're easily dealt with. And also brings up all the other blocks, which is okay. And as far as I'm aware, it doesn't do anything special. And you can hear a monkey in the background. And these guys are pretty much they can't do a thing anymore. And as you can see, there's two lots of propeller over there waiting to be spun. And that also saves us from going really close to him either, so we can already jump on out of this room. Or we'll probably make an effort in the next temple to actually get more treasure chests and whatnot. As I think after this, money becomes a bit more not scarce, just a bit more useful, so it's always good to have a full wallet. And the monkeys are nice enough to make a great big monkey chain for us. So we can easily get over to the the final room. And the jump was simple, and again, some more Zelda tradition out here. Usually you'll find hearts, and in this case there is a fairy. Which will revive us upon death. Or give us 8 hearts. So it's always good to have at least one in your pocket, in one of your bottles. We get a fancy keychain for the final door. And yes, this is the boss of this temple. A couple of Deku Babas, great big ones. And with this, what's all we got to do is put the bombs in their mouth to kill each mouth. It really is a super simple fight. But it's actually not over. At the moment there's not a whole lot we can do, but give it some time and then we can actually start to do some damage. There we go. The monkey's got bombs for us, which we will have to take advantage of our multi-targeting feature. And the case is, take the bomb, give it to him. Or if you really want to make it easier for yourself, go for each face, or each bud first. And in another Zelda fashion, you know, the exposed eye. The painfully obvious weak spot. Monkey's back. And I was a bit too late there. I do eventually give up on trying to do it the way I'm doing it. It's a lot easier just to go into free aim and then lock on. Again, this boss battle's got some good music. There we go. And that is a very, very easy boss. Very, very simple. And the forest becomes purified with the extinction of the Twilight.
Ziggy. In the pit. Kicking Woody. As in the hunting mine. What was you give we would be? What good there was all as did? Oh, my, do you think you can be? Yes, we let you pie. You want my touch to it ready?
And
Was in arm break in eye.
continuing with more Zelda tropes, we have a big piece of heart with full full container, and the teleport to the dungeon out. And I'm going to leave you guys here, and there's a bit more scene to the end of the video. So I'll see you guys next time.
Was eaten to bear me help with a unique mind. With one as good power. We will good help to me.